You do not have to take ownership of other people's doubt in you. What do I mean by that? I was really inspired by this comment that was left on one of my videos a couple of weeks ago. I just saw it yesterday. I was uploading some videos and I saw this comment, and this person said, "This video is painfully slow. I'm halfway through and I still don't know what it's about." Okay, opinion, a comment. It's to be expected, you know, especially when you're putting yourself out there like this. Putting yourself out there at all in life. People have their opinions. Some people voice it, some people don't. So this comment, and it doesn't really upset me, and it really doesn't surprise me as far as how they felt their time was being spent as I'm trying to get out these words. I know myself really well because I've lived with myself my whole life. And I know that it is difficult for me to communicate. I know how to communicate. I know how to use words, but speaking, I'm not quick to throw words out there. I'm not the first person to share myself, to talk in social situations. I'm really more introverted. I'm really not outgoing in that way. I'm more of a listener, observer. I think a lot. I think a lot before I speak. So it's a challenge when I'm doing these videos to keep it going, to not get off track, to keep people engaged. I get it. I get the comment. Now, it's not going to stop me from continuing to make videos, to continue to express myself, to communicate. Oftentimes I feel like I do better writing than speaking because I have all kinds of time to get it just right, to create the picture, to tell the story. I know that about myself. And maybe I'm better off doing that, but just because it's not for everybody, the way that I communicate, it doesn't mean it can't be for some others. And I can take that comment and I can look at it and think about it objectively, not get upset about it, maybe make some changes to streamline my communication better. I know in this day and age that with these platforms, for anybody to sit and listen and take time anyway, it's a rarity because it's so easy to just go to the next thing, push the button. Maybe they're not connecting with it. Maybe it doesn't speak to them. On to the next thing. I get that. I do that. We all do that. There's a wealth of information out there. And yeah, we have the right, we have the choice to use our time as we choose, what we consume and all of that. But I think there's also a lot to be said for storytelling and taking the time to listen. So I'm not going to let that person's comment stop me or really affect me or change me. Like I said, I can look at it objectively and make changes, or they can move on and go to something else. Which, for me, is actually a pretty big milestone because, like I said, I've always been more on the introverted side, even at a young age, um, not really communicating much, speaking much, or like I said, more of a listener, observer. So I guess somewhat in my defense, I'm going to say that this is kind of new to me. So anyway, thank you, person who left the comment. Thank you for your perspective. And thank you all for watching and listening. And I hope these videos are helpful. I'm going to, I know, personally, try to do better about taking more small chunks of things instead of trying to cram everything into one long video that I probably, if it was me, seeing me, and I see it's, 45 minutes long, an hour long, 30 minutes long even, am I going to click on that? Am I going to take the time? And that's me being honest. So, a shorter video this time on not stopping or not letting other people's doubt become your own. You don't have to take that on. You can use it as a tool to be introspective and make the changes accordingly for you. But you're not going to please everybody. So I hope that's a positive message that will help somebody out there. So anyway, I'm Chandra. I'm going to keep making these videos, and I will see you in the next one.